As President and CEO of one of Canada's largest mining companies, we want to connect with you. We are looking to launch our new corporate social responsibility platform and invest in areas such as infrastructure, social capital, and human capital to improve the social, economic, and environmental living conditions of local communities and reduce the minimal negative impacts that might potentially be related to mining projects. Our mining corporation has decided to embrace international guidelines promoted by the Government of Canada, as we believe this is a first step towards managing sustainable change within the growing global economy. To assure our commitment to this global action, our mining company will aim to meet standards set by the International Finance Corporation Performance Standards on Social and Environmental Sustainability and the Global Reporting Initiative. Our voluntary actions will promote reporting by the extractive sector to enhance transparency and encourage market-based rewards for good CSR performance. This way, we can work with the government and our stakeholders to develop a reporting initiative that works for all actors involved. As our goals will be reviewed annually to maintain the relevance to our stakeholders and business expectations, we want to ensure the corporate social responsibility projects that we fund will be beneficial for all. We have decided to go beyond our legal obligations, contract, and license agreements to take a voluntary approach, as we believe our corporation has a social responsibility for the people. Our aim is to build a better relationship with the local community in which we operate. We are investing to achieve our short-term tangible targets to improve our social performance. We consider our approach to be unique as we work with grassroots initiatives to help their communities. I will be looking to capitalize by investing in this new alternative market that will benefit both partnerships. Today, we're in Canada's capital looking for young social entrepreneurs and we're ready to invest. Welcome to Dragon's Den.
Hello Dragoness, I'm Meisu Cole. I'm here today to ask for your support for my community development project. We're a little community located in rural Indonesia, and in the last couple of years, due to palm oil crops and the demand for it, we've noticed there's a lot of soil erosion that we're experiencing, and due to that we can't really farm and we can't depend on our subsistence farming as we had before. So the whole point of me being here today is to ask for your help in obtaining some money for research on how I can decrease soil erosion in our community, and also to fund projects that are going to make our community better, not just for now, but for the future. And I thought that our project would be a really good opportunity for you to partner back and give back through the community. I know you're interested in building more corporate social responsibility, and I think that we can be a very good partner and help you to that cause. I'm asking for $50,000 for my community. I won't be able to give you any profit from it. There is no cost recovery, but again, the value of the people's lives in my community and the ability for us to enlarge people's opportunities and be able to make our community more sustainable, I think is priceless. And I think that you investing on a common good will be something that's going to make your company achieve the goals of your company, but also achieve the goals of our community. So I really hope that you will consider my project and consider that the $50,000 is going to go a long way in terms of benefiting the lives of hundreds of people in my village.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you very much for participating in our project today. So if I get this right, you want $50,000 for a no-cost recovery community project.
Yes.
That is interesting. However, I really wanted something that would have a return for my company. So we would have to look into an issue there. I also wanted to ask you why you want to bring in another new initiative when we have already funded many projects within this region. I've noted down that we've already invested in infrastructure and an education project where we train skills of the workers that are working with this community. So I just wanted to know how this will benefit my company if you already have these initiatives.
Well, those initiatives are benefiting some people in the village. Your infrastructure building is, I guess it's good at some level, but I mean, really, you're using it so that you can mobilize the resources from the mine in and out of the town. The skills that you're training your people, or they're training our people, are skills so that they can work in your mine. And I don't think over time it's going to be as sustainable as helping us achieve subsistence farming and helping us recover the damage done to our soil in our community, so that we don't have to depend on outsourcing food and depending on getting work from your community, and we can just be long-term self-sustainable. And also it's our own initiative. It's not something that someone else is telling us to do. It's something that we came up with ourselves because we really, really need this.
So you talk about sustainability. I'm just wondering how you're going to become sustainable within the long term, because we're actually looking for short-term based projects where we can see results sooner rather than later. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to invest that much in your initiative.
But it's the lives of people. There are people we need to eat, and we just can't wait for. We need help. We really need help. And short term is just, it's not enough for us. We need long term projects to help us in the long run, for not just our generation but the future generations. And I feel like you're not understanding how important this is to us.
I find that very insulting, and I feel personally attacked. And I feel like you are not aligning with the values of my company. As a Canadian entity, we really value partnership, and I feel like you are creating a sense of distrust with my company, and I thank you very much, and I wish you the best of luck.
Wait, but what if we just cut it down? What if it was only like 30,000? 30,000?
See, I just don't think that we have the same values lined up, and maybe I can give you some contacts. However, I'm not that impressed with your proposal. Thank you very much, and thank you very much.
She just left me here.
So how do you feel the interview went?
I think this dragon is crazy. Okay. She didn't even walk out of me. She ran away from me, literally. And she has so much money, and she clearly doesn't want to support her community where she can have a direct impact through her company. It's a chance to do something good. And I feel that she's just more about profit, and clearly it shows that, because we can't give her profits. Obviously there's no cost recovery, but I mean, it doesn't have to be about cost all the time. I think that lives of people matter more. And the mining companies, it's destroying the environment, it's destroying the land, and we can't even farm off of it anymore. It's their fault. And they're not listening to what we really need. How are we supposed to live? How are our future generations supposed to live? The government isn't really helping us either. They, I think, are caring more about attracting foreign investments and trying to capture rents from them. I don't think anybody really cares about the people like us who really these kind of projects and these kind of companies affect in the long run. CSR program effectiveness is really difficult to measure. What is considered socially responsible or ethical business is really subjective from place to place. and from different social groups. Corporate social responsibility mitigates issues that may occur as a result of neoliberal corporatism and perhaps exploitation, as opposed to actually dealing with structural issues that lead to these social grievances, like the way what my community is experiencing. Is CSR really ethically based, or is there really a business case for it? Different actors have different opinions, and I believe that this specific mining company is more interested in promoting their own image than actually providing my local community with substantial CSR that's reflective of what we need and respectful of our voices. They are clearly more worried about their own business agenda and being able to be competitive in the neoliberal market system than actually implementing programs to right their wrongs, especially in the case of my community. They need to stop looking externally for solutions and focus on internal practices that lead to communities to become exploited and vulnerable in the long term. If corporate social responsibility was ethically planned instead of economically pursued, perhaps communities like mine would align values with corporate social agendas from corporations like this. And we could actually make a difference or see a difference. Instead, what I see happening here is almost corporate colonialism. This mining company is imposing programs that they think my community should comply with. They can't possibly know what is better for us than what we know ourselves. And they don't live our lives or feel our struggles, so how can they know better than we do?
So would you consider yourself a social entrepreneur?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm trying to help the people in my community by increasing their economic self-reliance and sustainability. If we can increase the soil health in our village, then we can grow more foods for ourselves. We can even live off that food, and we can also maybe, when we scale up, start selling to the neighboring communities around us. So in that sense, it's about community building, it's about sustainability. So yes, very, very much a social enterprise.
It's a pleasure talking to you, and all of the best in the work that you're doing. Very much so worthwhile.
Well, thanks. I don't know how long I can keep this up for, but I'll try my best.
Coming up later on Dragon's Den.
I just feel like, again, I'm being personally attacked here, and I don't understand why. I am giving a lot of money to these people.
Hello Dragoness, my name is Julie and I am from Chicago, Illinois. Today I'll be talking to you about Puree straw. Imagine if you were on a long hike and you had no more water left in your water bottle in the scorching hot sun. What would you do? Or if you were a child in a rural village in an underdeveloped country with no access to clean water. With the help of Puree straw, most of these obstacles can be overcome. This small straw has the ability to change many people's lives. I developed Puree straw in 2014 after an incident where I was stuck on a trail with absolutely no water except for a small stream nearby. So after that incident, I decided to create this product which uses similar technology as most household purifying systems. So Puree straw cleans water instantly and helps people in all kinds of situations dehydrated. Production of Puree straw costs approximately $1.50 per unit, and in North America this product retails at $17. However, we hope to give access to clean water to people in underdeveloped countries at a cost of only $3 per unit. In addition to improving health conditions, we will build infrastructure in underdeveloped communities and provide jobs to people in need. We've grown approximately 25% in profit margins in the past 3 years of production, and our product is now valued at $1 million. Recently, Walmart and the United Nations have expressed interest in purchasing our product. This is why we came to you today. In order to meet our demand, I'm asking for $300,000 and 18% equity in Puree straw.
Wow, thank you so much for participating today. I felt this was very intriguing. I'm really receptive to it. I'm open to looking into what we can do in the future. I just wanted to highlight a few things that I really enjoyed about your presentation. I feel like this partnership between myself and my company and really bring out a good participation in the market for you guys. I'm really fascinated to see how we can turn this access into something where our product not only brings something for the people, but can also bring our entrepreneurial spirit together. We can see profit from this. We can see low cost production. We can see how we can bring this into the market, but we can also see productivity and sustainability. This is something that has direct, immediate effects and that will help those within these communities. And I feel like that's something very intriguing that my company can very much get around supporting.
So this gives us the opportunity as social entrepreneurs to look at the market and the morality that is within the market and to really question it and try to address all the issues that are within it.
I really feel like this initiative will benefit the local people as well as your incentive to bringing this to the market, but also access to them. This is exactly what we're looking for. I feel like it goes hand in hand with what we're doing. I can really help our company bring something to the social and economic aspects of society.
I believe that we can bring this initiative to many communities just because of the low production cost. We'll be able to reach out to a lot of people in different social classes.
How many people do you think we can forecast to hit with your product?
So personally, I believe that we can distribute this in any community where you see a need. So I think this will be very beneficial to you as you'll be able to select which communities you want to distribute Puree Straw in. And it will also benefit the society as they'll have access to this product that will allow them to have water.
I feel very encouraged with this plan. I also think I would even like to invest in a marketing budget to see how far we can go to distribute this product.
So I believe that this will allow for a space for social entrepreneurs to really grow into the international market. Our innovation will not only allow us to enter into the social market, but it will also give us an opportunity to really address the issues that are brought on to the society by development. I believe Puree Straw is very important for societies where there are a lot of health issues, and it'll help bring awareness to those issues.
Health is something that can bring empowerment to these communities, and I really trust that our partnership while bringing Puree Straw to these communities can really focus a strength of empowerment on these people. And that will not only bring them opportunities, but cross over into their daily lives and really help strengthen their communities.
So how do you feel the interview went?
I think it went absolutely amazing. I think we really share values and that my company is going to grow with her help. I think she's going to be a great asset to Puree Straw, and it's going to really help having her in partnership with the government and with multilateral organizations to really give back to the community and do social good through this Puree Straw.
Consider yourself a social entrepreneur?
Yes, definitely. I make money, the dragons make money, we're all happy in this.
So eventually somewhere along the road, deep down the path, somewhere far away, it all trickles down, right?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, you took a lot of things. You took a lot of things.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. Hi. We finally did it.
Just you and your mom?
Yeah.
You have something to say to the people?
We can't wait to work with you and help you, provide you with Puree Straws and give back to the community the best we can.
You heard it here, folks. Target us! Target us! I just wanted to get your thoughts. How did you feel the interviews went?
I felt we had a very, very productive day. We got some great ideas. I felt like Canada's capital was really invested in finding some new great social entrepreneur initiatives, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for my mining company.
For your mining company, not the people.
With partnership with the people, with partnership with the Canadian people, we are going to work together in order to bring great change to these places.
So have you ever been to any of these countries?
Well, I haven't started the initiative yet, but no comment.
Oh, okay. So this has been Dragon's Den. Tune in next week for another great episode.
Can I just say one more thing? Sorry to talk over you. I just feel like, again, I'm being personally attacked here, and I don't understand why. I am giving a lot of money to these people, and I think Puri Straw is going to be a great initiative, and we're going to help and give and just bring our knowledge into these communities, and they will be able to learn from us, and they will be able to take our advice and change their ways.
Do you not believe that they have their own knowledge and ways of bringing themselves out of their situation that should also be considered and heard?
Well, I feel like they can build off of what we give them, and take from that.
What you give them as in Puri Straw.
Yes, we take them as in Puri Straw. We give them.
Are you insinuating that you know better than the people themselves?
My mining company is a multi-million-dollar industry, and I feel like bringing them into our time and our economy will help them develop their ways.
You heard it here again. We are headed towards a future that is the same as it is now. We've currently picked the winner, who has used the words underdeveloped and is being funded by someone who has never been to a developing country. But you've never interacted with the people that you claim to be helping.
Well, I haven't started the project yet.
Hello, Dragoness. My name is Julie. Entrepreneurialism? No. Like, it'll allow me to bring out my entrepreneur. No, you can't do that, right? Are you recording?
I think we've gotten a holistic view of the future. It's bright, I guess. Have a great day. This was Dragon's Den.